Greetings, everyone. My name is Tianat Zageye. I'm here to give you millions of dollars worth of information free. And this information is going to help you protect your home. There is a very well-organized criminal chain going on in Washington, D.C. that goes around and steals people's home. I'm getting ready to lose mine in a few days, illegally, criminally. The Wells Fargo is getting ready to take my home by order of DC courtroom judges. This criminal chain is between the judges in Washington, D.C. and Wells Fargo. And I believe they're taking people's home in order to share the money, the sale of the house's money. I am holding a $250,000 check in my hand, as you see it, to my name. $250,000 check. Am I holding it right? I hope you get to see it. This check is given to me by Wells Fargo. I went in 2005 asking for home equity loan of $250,000. They never gave me a penny of that money. They kept all of it to themselves. So they sent me a bill to pay, including the $250,000 that they never gave me. I refused to pay. So they sue me 10 years later. In 2015, they sue me for foreclosure. And I hire a lawyer. My lawyer asked them why they are suing me. They never gave me the money. And that's when they gave me this copy of a check, the front of the check, saying this woman is old and senile. She have taken the money, but she is not remembering anything. So I told my lawyer, ask them to show my signature in the back of the check, the original check. Make a copy and send it to you just like they did the front of the check. And they said, no, they're not going to show the back of the check because 7 years later, they don't keep paper documents. And this is a paper document and send it 11 years later. So we asked them to show the back of the check. They refused. I took this copy of the check to Attorney General office and showed it to Mr. Barrington in the Attorney General office. The Attorney General office asked Wells Fargo to show the back of the check. The same answer. They refused to show the back of the check to determine where this money went to, who signed on it. And now we went in front of, we responded to their lawsuit. This is a fraudulent criminal case. We went in front of the judge called Florence Whitepen. She's a Chinese American judge sitting in DC court, and she's saying this is not a criminal fraudulent case, and it's a civil case. And she denied me a jury hearing. She denied me, saying that it's not a criminal case. So she ruled against me in 15 minutes hearing. She said, you have to pay the money. You didn't pay mortgage. I said, oh, I cannot go in front of her and tell her my life story, my side of the story. My lawyer told her, but she never took $250,000. And we wrote a motion for her to reconsider. She had made a mistake here. She had to ask a proof of paying me $250,000. She had to ask that Wells Fargo. She refused to do that. She refused to ask Wells Fargo proof of paying me. And when we asked them to show the back of the check, they told the Attorney General office they paid my debt, another loan. They paid my $250,000 home equity to somebody else, claiming that I have taken another loan. I never had any other loan. When we asked them to show documentation of the loan, they don't want to give us any documentation. When we ask them accountability on what happened to the money, they say they don't want to tell us anything. We don't know what kind of loan we take. Is that car? Is that a house? No explanation. First, they say they deposited in my account. When we ask them what account, they say no, they paid it to my debt. I took another loan. And then they're saying all kind of excuses. Nobody asks them from the court to show accountability on this matter. So the judge ruled against me in 15 minutes hearing, and we asked her to reconsider. She said $250,000 is irrelevant, and Ms. Zageye is not trustworthy. She is not credible, and she refused to reconsider. So we went to above her to the three judges. We appealed to the three judges to see what happened. And the three judges wanted the oral argument in front of them. We were happy. We said yes. Wells Fargo said no. And they ruled in favor of Wells Fargo for disobeying their order. We lose for saying yes and obeying to their order. You can imagine what kind of protection they're giving Wells Fargo not to be accountable for their crime. That's why I'm telling you there is a very well-organized criminal chain going on between, in collaboration of Wells Fargo and the DC judges. And they're going to come at your home. I guarantee you that. And you're not going to win any case with Wells Fargo because they are covered. Their back is covered. The judges are for them, standing for them. So what happened? We lost the case. They never asked Wells Fargo where the money went. They called me irrelevant, my money, and they are telling me I'm not credible, and they have no single information on me, no evidence that I've done anything wrong, but they're ruling against me blindly, stripping my constitutional right completely. My human right, my democracy right, my justice for all right is all gone. Ruling against me without any evidence, without any discovery, no witnesses, no court due process, just ruling against me blindly. That's why I say I believe they're sharing my money, my home among them. That's the interest the judges have with Wells Fargo. So what happened now? Here comes another judge to finalize the case. In other words, to give the key to my home to the robber. There got to be a judge to finalize it. Here comes a judge called Dana Dyson. And she told me that I wrote a motion for her to give me a chance to know how much exactly I owe. I don't agree on the money amount that they are asking me, 900,000, and I want to know how it came from 62,000. That's the only money that I have left to pay my mortgage. How did it reach from 62,000 to 900,000? I need accountability. I need auditors to step in and audit this matter. I need investigators to investigate how it came to this point. She said, I'm not going to allow you to investigate or audit Wells Fargo. Just give your home as they want you to do. She denied my motion for investigation and audit. And she's asking me to give my home for no one single reason at all. That's why I say there is an organized crime against the taxpayers, against innocent, vulnerable people like me and you people. They're going to come at you. They're all organized. Profit sharing is what's going on. And look at this money. We don't know what they did. We don't know. They refuse to show the back of the check. They refuse to the oral argument. They refuse to show documents to who they pay my money. They claim they paid it. They claim they pay my debt. What debt? No explanation. They refuse accountability, auditing, and investigation. They refuse into everything. But the judges are ruling in their favor. It doesn't matter what they say. They call me not credible, and they're calling Diana Dyson said Wells Fargo never committed any crime. I have her ruling in my hand. I'm going to put the case number down here and for you to go and read everything that happened in Washington, D.C. courtroom against me. I'm forced by the judges to give my home, my hard earned money that I work hard for all my life to the robber by the order of the judges. You see, there is no justice whatsoever. There is no equal justice. They gave Wells Fargo 12 years statute of limitation. They only give me 3 years. I cannot counter sue them. It is very well organized, well designed to take people's property home. Where do I go now? What do I do? They have caused many people to go homeless, and they are causing me to add to that society, be a homeless. People, I'm not a begging type. I rather give than receive. Everybody knows me for that. I have helped so many homeless people coming to the same property to help them stand for their feet. I have helped many people to get their lives together in the same property because it's a 4-unit rental property. I have helped many homelesses. And now they're going to take my home fraudulently, criminally. I'm coming at your mercy, people. Please donate in this GoFundMe fund down under and fund, give me any amount you have. Save my retirement home that I work hard for. Please donate any amount so I can pay this robber to keep my home. I don't want to be a homeless. I did not do any crime. I did not receive a penny. They're lying against me. They're ganging up against me. We're talking about criminal chain. And they're going to come at you soon. That's why I said I'm giving you $1 million worth free information. Because Wells Fargo is going to come at you. Whoever you are in Wells Fargo's list, they're going to come at you. They're not going to leave you. And you're not going to win a case in Washington, D.C. They're all in there together. People, wake up. Be careful. And help me keep my home. Don't let the devil win over me. This is a work of the devil. Devil steals and kills. And this is Wells Fargo. Please help me donate any amount you have. Thank you. God bless all of you.